What is up guys, Westtech Gamer here, today I'm talking about the PlayStation 4.5. Now it's not something I've been talking about on the channel, not being, acknowledging on the channel, telling you guys about it, but today we're going to talk about the PlayStation 4.5. So basically Sony kind of cleared up the rumors here in this article. Basically, this article says that they're basically just going with it. They're actually going to make a PlayStation 4.5. So they said they're expecting to release it when the PlayStation VR is releasing. Now, what's my thoughts on this? My thoughts on this is not surprising because the thing is, though, they do, in each generation, they do bring an upgraded version of their console. But the difference is this time is they're upgrading it a lot more. But if you notice, alright, I'll give you an example. During the PlayStation 3, during the fat PS3, when it was moving to the PS3 Slim, if you notice, right, they do upgrade it. If you look underneath on the barcodes from the previous one to the newer one, they do upgrade it. It may not be the biggest upgrade you notice, but they do upgrade it to make the system overall better and last longer period of time. But this time Sony is doing something different. They're doing a bigger leap. They're putting 4K in it, like they're claiming to put 4K in it, and if you have a 4K TV, it'll work with it. So that's what the 4.5 is, and I think also the 4.5. I don't the PlayStation VR. It says it's gonna come out right about that time, and I think the PlayStation VR is coming in November, December. I don't know, but let me know down below. I'll probably do a separate video on it. But basically, I think I don't know if the PlayStation VR will work with the normal PS4. That's what I'm thinking. If they're making it round about that time for the PS4 4.5, so I don't know if it's only made for that console or if it's for both PS4s. I don't know. So we'll have to find out when the next one comes out. But if they do that, it'll annoy a lot of people because the PS4s right now is the best selling console. So that means the majority of the gamers out there have a PS4. So annoy a lot of those gamers out there if they have to fork out more money to on another PS4, basically. And also there's also like the confusion of, is the PS4, if there's new games coming for the PS4, will it be specifically tailored to the PS4 4.5 or will it work with both? Like if a PS4 game comes out and it's on the 4.5, will it be able to work on the PS4 or vice versa? Will the PS4 games be able to work on the PS4 4.5? That's another question we need to consider if they're making a specific one. But I don't know. I'm hoping maybe by the looks of it, to me personally, if you're asking me, what do you think the PS4 4.5 will be? I think it'll be more beefed up console with maybe more hard drive space, maybe because there's a lot of complaints with the hard drive space on the PS4, and it will support 4K. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, let's set my expectations on the PS4 4.5. I'm hoping you can use external hard drives on the PS4 4.5, or at least come with more memory size when you want to buy it, at least more than 1 terabyte. Because these games nowadays are taking so much space now. And would it be nice in the PS4 4.5, like the PS4, sorry, that you could use external hard drives like the Xbox One. The Xbox One is one thing I love about the Xbox One is, even though it's only goes up to 1 terabyte to buy it, you can still use external hard drives. I've got a 5 terabyte one connected to it right now, and it works well. So that means I won't have to worry about space, deleting stuff out of it. PS4, I got the 500 gig ones. I'll have to worry about the space management and what I put in it now. I'm also have to worry about it because then what if I want a new game, then I might have to delete the other game. But then what if I want to go back and play those games, and then I deleted it and it's like a face palm. Like there's so much stuff. Like I expect them to put an external hard drive in for this one. Hope they do. That's one of my expectations. And 4K, I think they'll put 4K in it because PCs nowadays, they've been doing that for a while, 4K. So it's time for them to make that step to go into 4K. What else? I'm hoping it to be more faster, a little bit more beefed up, maybe the RAM beefed up and all that. I don't know. The tech specs, the Wii tech specs, mumbo jumbo that you see in the paper, you don't know what it's about. I'm hoping they upgrade that as well. Maybe the controller, who knows, they might upgrade the controller as well. They might upgrade it to be, the complaints with the controller was the thumbsticks and the battery life. The battery life does not last a long time. It only lasts with me 2 sessions, maybe even 1 session. which is kind of bad because the PS3 controller lasted 30 hours, I think, 60 hours. I don't know. It lasted a long period of time. So, and this also comes to the question: is Xbox going to make that move as well and go to a 4K console, make a more beefier console? I think they will as well. I think they will make a more beefier console. If Sony's doing it, they'll have to do it as well because then they'll be left behind. Because then Sony's like moving away from the consoles by going into 4K and moving closer to PC, and then if Microsoft's not responding to that, they're left behind, and then I guess people won't be attracted to go to them. So then, that's why they'll have to make that change. I expect them to make that change, and I think they will bring out another beefier console as well. I expect that as well. And then what else? Basically, that's what I expect from the PS4 4.5. But yeah, they confirmed it, and it's going to come out. I'll just look at the article right now, see if I'm missing anything at all. Just to show you guys. To see, it says, okay, I'll say this. The upgraded version would support 4K TV sets. The upgraded system looks like it also be a smoother experience for those looking to pick up a PlayStation VR. So that means it looks like the PlayStation VR will kind of work with it because it says it'll work smoother on the PS4 4.5. So that means it'll work on the PS4, but maybe not as smooth and fluid as the PS4 4.5, as they're saying, because it's got the more beefier hardware. And it's expected to be announced in the new E3, which is new here. And they said the prices could be $399. I don't know in UK status. I think probably $349. So $399 will be 4 times. Okay. Microsoft said, okay, yeah. My predictions right here also. Microsoft are bringing a new one, and it's going to be 4 times as powerful as the current Xbox One. So I'd like to see that, and slimmer down version than the existing unit. It has a redesigned controller for the Xbox One. That's actually quite interesting. I don't know if these rumors are true, but I think maybe they are, because everyone expected them to make another one. So yeah, they're both making one, and it says it won't be released until 2017, as they're claiming in this article. So I don't know if this is actually true, but I strongly kind of believe it is, because it's like they're running about the time they will bring out another slim one, because past generations, this is like kind of the time they do bring out another one iteration of their console. So I'm thinking they will do it fairly soon. Maybe not 2016. Maybe they'll do it in 2017. I'm expecting it to be 2017, because then the hardware will be more beefed up, and you have more hardware to mix about with. So I don't know. That's my kind of my expectations of the PS4 4.5 and the Xbox 1.2. I don't know what they'll call it. But yeah, that's kind of like a wee backstory behind it, and kind of information about it, more information about what's going on with them, when they're going to be releasing. But I have a feeling it'll be released, the PlayStation 4.5 will release when the PlayStation VR releases. I have a strong feeling it'll release then, and I have a feeling that the Xbox One, the new Xbox One, they'll bring it with the 4K. I expect them to bring it maybe in 2017. They'll bring it after when Sony brings it out, but I could be wrong, keep in mind. So that's kind of my expectations of the PlayStation 4.5, my feelings towards it, more information about it, and the Xbox, the new Xbox that will come out. But that's how I feel. That I'll leave a link to the article down below. If you want me to do any other topics, gaming news related, I'll do it, like PlayStation VR, what do I think of it. So that's pretty much it for the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.